Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 18 of Europa Universalis 4 as the Mamluks. We are currently at war with VIII. Ethiopia came in as their ally. Now we actually have a... we are at war with you. We do have a mission. Why are you involved in this war? Because you are allied to Ethiopia. I didn't... Well, how did you get called in? I didn't make you a co-belligerent. I declared war on VIII. You're allied with Ethiopia. Why are you involved in... You're not involved in this. Oh, is it a condottieri? Yes, it's a condottieri for Ethiopia. Okay, that makes more sense now. So we're not actually at war with these guys. It's just a condottieri. Fine. Being out of manpower is a problem, though. Because it means that we can't really... reinforce this army. Or any army, which is a pain. But let's start moving some troops down. You're not really trying to undo anything here. Recall diplomat from Poland. We have... Finally, those Trebizond separatists have fired. We can also pick up our humanist ideas to give us that religious unity. Now then. Yeah, we're a bajillion years ahead of time. Let's go and pick that up. So our religious unity now is 103%. And that's going to reduce a lot of the unrest that we're getting in various places. Need to get out of these back-to-back wars, though, because it is costing me quite a lot in manpower that we can't really afford. Yeah, you're just trying to chase down my vassals' armies. Which is fine in some respects, because you are wasting your own manpower by doing it. You're trying to unsiege that, so we'll go and deal with that as soon as you guys have dealt with this. I don't like that Ethiopia's unsieging so much stuff, but there's not really a lot that I can do about it right now. We can just go ahead here and... I love how I can refill somebody else's garrison. Let's go to the siege view and let's just pay for the wall breach. And just try and get in there as quick as possible. You're heading down into there. I will gladly take that fight. Let's just go ahead and do a quick shift consolidate, just to make sure our front lines are as strong as they can be. Now, I'm not too sure why you're coming down here, if you think you're going to get involved in this battle or not. But you're not, so... we can purchase an ability. It's a complete waste of time because the era is going to be over in a single month, but points don't roll over. Everything gets sort of sent back, so we'll just like click on one randomly just because it'll get reset in a month. It makes no difference. What we should do as well, just before this ends, because I forgot to do it again, free war taxes. I keep forgetting to use it. So there we go, but at least it was free. So now we've got the next one we can do. 0% chance of taking the capital, but at least it does have a chance of happening. We're almost into... Do you know what I'm going to do as well? I'm going to go into the diplomacy and get just a couple of these guys doing stuff. Got one that's idle. Okay, let's bring you back then. Which one were you? Own subject countries. How about outraged countries? Yeah, there's a few of them. Yeah, so you're just still fighting my guys. That's fine. We've gained this province, which is hardly a surprise. Now, when we get into November, what we should be able to do now is go to the Amris. So look, 43%. This would... They'd lose loyalty. But that's fine. Could we give them more loyalty and more influence? That gives us more manpower recovery speed. And then if we raise additional levies, we get more. There we go. Now we've got some manpower. Increased fort defense, increased siege ability. I'll have the increased siege ability, thanks. We'll get this war over more quickly. I'll probably then go to war with these guys quite quickly. Now they are allied with... Oh, they're only allied with... Darfur, and I haven't met Darfur yet, so that doesn't make a lot of difference. Yeah, that's just a condottieri, so I'm not too bothered about that. I'm a little bit annoyed that they're unsieging stuff, but what can I do? Let's go and march through. Hopefully we can recover some of our army. Now I could go in here. It does seem. Let's just stay there. Actually, they're going to unsiege a few bits and pieces, but fine. Just let them do it. Right, this one's going to pop next. This is by a ZID, which is this province here. So let's make sure you are adjacent, and then let's go back down to where the stuff is happening. So if we can take their capital out, I'm not going to worry too much about their army until we get the capital. Once we get the capital, then I'm in a stronger position to go and do stuff. And right, there we go. We've got their capital. This means they're more likely to want to peace out. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and sort of try and take a bit more of the coast. And we can grab that from them in the peace deal. So let's start moving over this way. Their armies are getting nervous because they're trying to move out. We're going to catch that condottieri. Let's go and catch you over there. You're not our best leader, but we will be able to reinforce with Alan. So let's move in with you, just so we've got the numbers and the better leader. There we go. Definitely won that battle. Now let's get here and get these provinces on the coast. We can take the military idea group. We are still not massively ahead of time, but finishing that off would be useful. Reduced land attrition. Let's go ahead and get it finished. Also gets us closer to being able to use policies as well, so it's always worth doing. They were moving back into the fort right there, but then they decided not to. Don't know where you guys are heading, but I'm going to head off after you. Possibly wipe you out. These guys are now stuck behind their own fort. Well, there's the condottieri being dealt with. Okay, now then. Oh, excuse me, because I feel like I'm about to sneeze, and I'm desperately trying to avoid doing that. As expected, there is that rebellion. It's only a 10 stack. That should be nice and easy to deal with. Right, let's try not to be in this war any longer than we need to be, because manpower is definitely an issue. So let's go ahead and take a few more provinces where we can. Yeah, their army's kind of trapped down there at the moment. I mean, I don't need to completely cut Ethiopia off from the sea, but it'd certainly be nice for me if I could. Just grab a couple of provinces. Give me a little bit more reach. Give me some more adjacency. Let's go and move in over here. This guy can go around and just grab all the one-stat provinces. That's fine. It's that one that I want more than anything. Right, Ethiopia's sort of ready to peace out. We do have... Oh, we've got rebels sieging here, which isn't good. We've got a wall breach here, so I feel that we should at least try and get these provinces. It's going to take a while for these guys to recapture the capital, I think, so I'm not too concerned about that. Let's go and see if we can stop these guys taking that province. I really don't want to be dealing with their rebels for them, but we're out of manpower again, so yeah, we'll deal with those rebels nice and easily. That's fine. Winning all of these naval battles against Ethiopia. We do need a couple more ships on that fleet, to be honest. Right, 21% chance that we're going to get this one. I'm not going to bother about that one. And we've got it. Excellent. We'll take their fleet out first. And then they'll just move down to here. We'll just wait until we flip this back over. More war score. Excellent. So, if we're going to speak to Ethiopia, and I want to take that from you, and that, and that, and can I take that as well? You will. I can take all of Ethiopia's coast. And take all of their money. Can I get war reps from you as well? Yes, I can. Right, so Ethiopia no longer has a coast, which is great. You guys are black flagged, so get out of there. And then I need to go to you guys, and I'm just going to take the whole lot. And obviously we're going to need to keep some armies around here, because we need to deal with these potential rebellions. So we'll keep Alan's army down here. This black flagged army is going to go sort of back home. We don't need the fort on in Cairo anymore. So let's go and turn that off. Do we want to leave this fort down here? I guess we can do. We're not short of money. It's manpower that we're struggling with. Actually got quite a bit of money, to be honest. Fairly surprised by that. Move towards legalism and gain 10 prestige. Sure, I mean, nearly capped on prestige. But I do like legalism. I like having money. And the religious unity thing isn't a big problem now. Now, Iraqi separatists is the next one that's likely to pop. So let's move you back down here next to Baghdad. This navy, we want to go up to at least 2 lights. How much naval capacity do we have? We can go up to 33. So, do you know what? Let's put you up to 11, the same as the other fleet. I think that'll be fine. We can convert provinces to Sunni. No, we can't. Not realistically. So let's not bother. So everything is going fairly well. There are a couple of little nations down here that we would still like to take. You would accept an alliance, royal marriage, and vassalization. And you do have a few provinces down here. Let's go ahead and do it. What are we like on our relationships? We are short one. You guys probably... You wouldn't accept a vassalization because of your development. What about you guys? You'd accept vassalization and you are larger. Sure, let's go ahead and get an alliance with you and we'll do the whole royal marriage vassalization thing with you as well. They may send a royal marriage proposal through anyway. They haven't done. Yes, they... No, that's Hass. Yep, they have. There's the royal marriage. We need to get up to 190, so we'll keep improving relations. You guys probably aren't going to have to deal with a rebellion for a little while, so go ahead and start drilling. You guys can start drilling as well, even though you need to reinforce. 15,000 manpower in the hole, which is not good. And you're going to stay there because of those Iraqi separatists. Muscovy, sure, you can have access. Let's let the AI kick the crap out of each other. Georgia is in a war with these guys, which is fine. I do intend to take some more stuff over here. I do intend to take some stuff against the Ottomans. Now, how are we doing with you? We are allied with you. You still wouldn't accept vassalization because of that base. It's only -14, though. Not too sure if we could do much to change that. What if we proclaim a guarantee for you? Still -14. Truce with Georgia has ended. -5 years of separatism is the new trait for our current ruler, which is nice. Yeah, we could put... Well, we might even be able to vassalize Georgia. If they take a couple of provinces and make them smaller, that might actually make it doable. So we'll try and keep our eye on that one. That's assuming that I don't just completely forget, which I might, because I often do. Who have we met over here now? This is Darfur. Now, these are the guys that are allied with these guys down here. And I do have a mission to take this province. I'm guessing these guys aren't going to have much of an army. But not having any manpower is not the best time to go into another fight. We have lost Ross B. That was unfortunate. Well, let's go ahead and hire another general. And we need a name for our new general. Where is my list? We've got Shadowhawk, we've got Alan, we've got Ross. It is going to be Jack Fleming with 1M. So, in you go, Jack. Be a good general for us. And you actually got 5 in fire. I mean, we're still in kind of the phase, the sort of period of time where shock is better than fire, but you're still a 2-star general. I'll take that. Not bad at all. Yes, manpower. Manpower is the issue. Might even have to consider going quantity ideas for the next idea group. It's probably going to be the best way of doing it. Really don't want to get mercenaries because we're trying to keep that army professionalism up, which is nearly at 50%. Regain manpower when disbanding. I mean, that will be quite useful. See, we could get some instant manpower by reducing our professionalism by 5, but I think it's easier to get the manpower back than it is to get the professionalism up. So we will wait a little bit on that one. And we will take these guys out. Obviously, we want to wait for some of this overextension to go away as well. Because that does cost us money and it causes more unrest, so sure, let's wait. Oh, Funge Separatists are already at 80%. That was quick. So let's take you guys off of drilling for a moment. And probably move you over to this province. Yeah, that's going up really quick. 0.7 years. Baghdad is still... Do you know what we could do for Baghdad? Is we could just go and put you straight in the province. And probably put that down to nothing. Because currently it's going up so slowly. It'll take forever. We can actually get that to just tick down to 0 now. Yeah, it's already ticking down. Then we don't have to fight the rebels and we won't lose any more manpower. Funge Separatists are likely to pop. Let's have you this side of the river. They could still pop right now, actually. No, they didn't. Is there one where you're more likely to pop? No. What have we got? We've got step, step. It's all steps, so it doesn't really matter where you are. We won't have any river crossings. So I'm not overly concerned by that. Ethiopian Separatists as well. They're going to pop. I'm sure this one should probably go first, though. 0.4 years. 1.3 years. Still not popped. I am surprised. Very, very surprised. Ethiopian Separatists still going up. Iraqi Separatists going down. Dongola. Is that somewhere that I've taken recently? Can use a cultural interaction. It's nearly always this one, isn't it? Cheaper core power costs? Sure. Again, we're nearly always at the cap, so let's save it. Does that actually also decrease the cost of these ones as well? Because these cost 100, but surely if this reduces the cost of all powers projections, it should be these ones as well. Let's go ahead and promote a couple more cultures if we can. Always worth doing. Right, there we go. 13 stack, which is manageable. They're actually stopping this core construction, so we need to get that done as quickly as we can. There we go, lost another 2,500 men, but let's get you over here now ready to deal with the Ethiopian Separatists. Iraqi Separatists are almost completely gone. Now then, Dongola is down here. Still quite far off though, so we could probably do the Ethiopian Separatists first. Okay, that's not too bad. Now, if I pull you out of Baghdad... military access from Georgia. I'm going to say no. Let's just wait for that war to sort of burn itself out. Right, Ethiopian Separatists are going up. We'll see if Baghdad Separatists start going up again as well. I don't want to lose army tradition. We'll gain some corruption. We're making decent money. We can pay that off. Not a problem at all. Ethiopian Separatists are almost done. 8,000 manpower left to fully regain. Cores are almost done as well. Gain some ducats, lose local autonomy. Ulema gain loyalty. Merchants lose loyalty. That's fine. You've declared war on Georgia as well. So Georgia's probably going to get gobbled up here. Or at least lose some of its territory. Great Horde, I don't need to give you access. Invest in an idea. This would be reduced national unrest. We're probably still ahead of time, and we are. So let's go ahead and get that reduced national unrest. That should help with a few problems. Georgian separatists now are going to be an issue. So yeah, let's see if we can deal with these ones down here. If we can get all of these done, because you now are fully reinforced, so you could go and take on this war down here. We could always bring a second army. Do you know what? Let's go and bring this army down. I know it's on maneuvers. But you go down to there. You guys can actually start drilling. Ethiopian separatists, right, we'll get you drilling until Ethiopian separatists are on 80%. Move towards legalism. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, those cores are going to be done quite quickly. Got a disloyal estate, which is fine. It's ticking up. It always trends up. Okay, not too bothered about that. Move towards legalism. Ulema gaining loyalty. Local goods monthly autonomy change. Sure, that is fine. So let's put you in Dongola and let's get you drilling there. How are we doing now with that army professionalism? There we go. We're more than halfway there now. 50.11%. Gives us some nice siege ability. Lose 5 legitimacy. Aleppo gets commander for the Awald al-Nas. Al-Lad al-Nas until the 2nd of December. Gives them more local manpower and more local defensiveness. Or we can... Yeah, I think we'll take the manpower modifier at the moment. Because things with manpower are pretty crappy. Dongolan separatists actually now going down because of this guy down here. So if we can just get the Ethiopian separatists dealt with. I mean, I could get out of one of these provinces and then it'd give them all a chance to go up and fire, but... Yeah, we are certainly reducing some of these rebellions. But yeah, then we can go ahead and take on these guys down here. I still intend to work my way into the Middle East, and we'll go to war with the Ottomans at some point. The Ottomans are kind of stuck. They don't really have anywhere they can go. And we could probably quite easily take everything this side of Constantinople. We probably have a bigger army than them. If we were to declare war on the Ottomans just out of interest, Austria would come in and help. Now, could we stop being a rival with Castile? Castile doesn't need to be my rival. First of all, before we do that, Hungary, you are still in a union with Austria. So calling in Austria would also be calling in Hungary, which is a good thing. Now, Lithuania is independent and allied with Castile. You wouldn't accept an alliance... mainly because of that. So we could get Lithuania in. Now, you're not hostile to the Ottomans, which is unfortunate. But then again, neither is Poland. But if we go ahead and stop being rivals to Castile. So let's go and spend the power. We can rival somebody else. Well, we can't. We can only rival Castile, but we don't need a third rival. Now we can go ahead and offer an alliance to Lithuania. Lithuania agree. Perfect. We can't royal marry because they're a different religious group. I guess we're maxed improved relations. Not quite. Let's keep the legalism up. We'll go back in and carry on with the improved relations. Just sort of make sure we get it maxed out and topped off. Ethiopian separatists are now at 90%. This one has gone away completely. I wasn't keeping my eye on it, and as a result, you guys are still drilling. So, let's stop that pretty quickly. There is all of the coring done, or at least most of the coring. Right, the rebels didn't fire, which is good for us. So what we can do, if we go to war with these guys for this province, which we have a mission on, and we can grab this land as well. We'll definitely have to keep an army down here just for rebel stomping, but... it'll probably be worth it. I'm actually considering why I have a transport fleet. I'm not entirely certain that I need to have one. But I'm probably going to keep them around for a little while. Okay, you're at 90% progress. 0.4 years. There's a 17% chance every month that they're going to fire. Basically. So we just need to wait on that one. I'm over my relationship limit, which is fine. I'm aware of that. There's a few conversions here we can do, because we're slightly under 100%, so let's go and do it. You guys will now probably accept the vassalization. Not quite there yet. Improved relations is nearly capped. Got a royal marriage, got an alliance. We can proclaim a guarantee. That'll bump it up as well. So what does that put us on to now? 156. Border fiction in the provinces is problematic. We could just give them a lot of money. Let's wait until we're at maxed improved relations anyway. Are we still improving relations with you? We are not still improving relations with you. We should be. Because otherwise it's just going down. Okay, you have fired. We are at full morale. And you did spawn on the fort, so that means we get the defender's bonus. Or at least we should do. Seems to only work when it wants to. And that is that done. Excellent. So we can move you over here. Get ready for this next war. We'll maintain that diplomat there. The main reason is I want to try and see what else we can do to get you to like us. We need another 28 basically here. Who are we sucking up to that we don't need to be? Lithuania. Let's bring you back because you can't do anything more. Let's go ahead and send you a gift. We could do transfer trade power. That would give us a little bit more. You'd give us the full whack as well. Okay, confirm that. That puts us up to 172. And then if we send you a gift... So we only need another 18. Send gift. Improve our relations by 22 for 25 ducats. Fine, 194. These guys will now accept vassalization. We can stop improving the relations with them now. We don't need to do that. And as soon as we can go back on the 19th of May... 17th, 18th, 19th, off of vassalization. There we go. Excellent. Right. That is probably a good place to end the video. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying EU4 as the Mamluks. I'll see you on the next video. And until then, goodbye for now.